Hello everybody and welcome back to Megastore Simulator. You find me just putting in some shelving in our music department. I've only bought the shelving. I had to buy a few other items at the end of the previous video just to finish restocking. So it left us a bit tight for money, so all I could afford was some more shelving. So we've got £2 left, but that's obviously not enough to take another license and to get some stock. So we'll leave that for now, but that's where it's going to go later on. And then hopefully we'll get some tech stuff as well and build out this area of the tech. But everything else, I think, is good to go. So we're going to go and open up and get earning some money. I could spend, I suppose, £1.5 on another self-checkout. Then we've got 4 here, 4 there, which would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Even it up a little bit. So we'll get a self-checkout. Because I'm confident enough we'll make enough money throughout the day. Anyway, I'll have that delivered to the storefront. We'll turn that back to dock 1, otherwise I'll get confused later on for sure. Let's do the same with my... do the same with that as well, because otherwise I guarantee you later on I'll have a huge order and have it delivered out the front and I'll regret it instantly. This should look good over here, I think. Even it up a little bit. Good. It's a shame that there's always like a little step up between the two. It's a shame that's not like a level for the thing there. That doesn't look quite right at all anyway, does it? I'll just close that and move it a second. Why can't I close this? There we go. Yeah, that didn't look quite right anyway, did it? I don't like the fact that there's always a step up on them. All right, let's open it up. Right, people hopefully will start buying stuff pretty soon. I'm just going to keep an eye on this over here. We put this in the last episode. I'm just making sure people are still buying the CDs, and they seem to be. No complaints so far, so I think we've about nailed that now. Everybody else seems fine. They're not complaining over there either with ukuleles. Good. All right, what is your problem? I need a free oven. Why have you got a shelf stuck in the oven? What are you talking about? Where's that from? That's from down there anyway. You just didn't put it back. That's all. Well, what's his problem? Why didn't he just put it back down there? You could have easily just put it down there and solved your own issue. It wasn't like there wasn't a space for it. He'd just forgotten to put it... Well, I don't know what he'd done, actually. He'd basically put it back in the oven after baking something. He'd then put it back in the oven and caused his own problem. I ought to throw 2 trays away, really, because we've got 2 extras down there as well. But he should be able to deal with that, shouldn't he? Really, let's be honest. He should be able to deal with that problem. Right, I do need some more smartphones. So I think I'll just get the 1 box of these. Because, in fact, I'm going to get these delivered as well. I will get these delivered to storefront. Just get the 1 box just so it's a bit fuller there. I'm not going to buy any of the licenses and stuff until we're closed. So I'll wait until we get to the end of the day for that. Rather than do what we did in the previous episode and try and do it all with people walking around and getting in the way. And it'd be much easier to do at the end of the day or in the morning, won't it? So really... the first half of, the first day of the episode. Kind of want to have a look around and make sure things are selling. I'm not seeing any complaints so far. I've not heard anybody say anything either. The customers seem a little bit happier. Need to keep an eye on those toys, don't I? I just discarded them down there. I've not got much left on here. We better put an order in. Get a couple of boxes of those. We'll get 1 of each of the others. Eventually, we will go down the toy route. I think I'm going to put the toys and the clothes together, which is most likely now going to be upstairs. So once we'll keep the tech here, we'll keep the music there. Then we're going to go upstairs, and the next thing we're going to do when we get upstairs is clothes, toys, and then probably sports, like drifting off from that area.
I'll skip this one. Too expensive.
Right. You're skipping the Pro tablet. Well, people have been buying it. So I'm not going to do anything about that. You're just going to have to pay a little bit more money, I'm afraid. I keep getting some freezing going on. I noticed it at the end of the previous video as well. I'm not 100% sure why. Yeah, the game keeps just sticking occasionally. I think it feels more like possibly a PC issue, like something. There's probably a Windows update or something. You know how it is. Got a Windows update and suddenly it decides to kill anything you're doing and make it horrible until you do it. Probably just something like that. Right, how are we doing over here? Could do with some more of the cereal, couldn't we? So let's get some of that. Get a couple of boxes of that, I think. We'll get some more lemons. Carrots, we're generally fine for, because I've got all of those carrots. But we'll get some more things anyway. Might as well get some more tomatoes. Coffee, tea. It's fine, really, isn't it? But they're not that expensive to buy. Not these days, anyway. It'd be quite nice if on your scanner it told you how many you had in stock, rather than go to the PC. I could use the Computer Anywhere mod, which at this point I would just pull up a computer. It'd be like having the tablet or something with us. But
I wish this had a little discount.
I quite like just doing it like this, to be honest, in this game. So it'd just be handy if I knew how many I had. So like if you hover over something, oh, you've got this many already in the warehouse. Quite handy. All right, how are we doing over here? Are these selling? Yeah, they are selling. Look at that. I think we'll get a box of everything that we have just here then. They're all 200 each. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Right, I think we'll have that. Get that delivered. And by the time I've unloaded this, it'll probably be about the end of the day. And then we can get started on our next license and getting some new stuff on the shelves. So we are getting a bit lower of the stock in here, actually, aren't we? So that exceeded the safe high limit. But in the previous video, when I was getting stuff out of there, it was loaded up so high I couldn't see over the top of it. And that was far lower. Like, the box we were trying to pick up wouldn't have cleared that, surely. I've already walked along being fully obstructed by whatever I was taking. Let's have another little walk into store, see what's going on. Quite busy. Tech is holding on. Must check these watches, actually. We'll have to check this on PC. Let's get the rest of the stuff out first. I never know how many watches I've already got there, because there's not a lot of storage for them on that table. I never know how many I've actually got in here, because you get way more in a box than go on. I don't know how many are like over there somewhere. I need to check that. It's a bit easier to tell with the other things, because you get quite a lot underneath like of your stock. go ahead and have a look while that comes in. Let's see. Shopping, electronics, products. Where are the watches? Down here. So we've got 13 off the shelf, 13 off the shelf. We haven't got any of those. So we'll have another one of those, I guess, or two. I'll just get the one for now, because we want to do some other things, don't we? So we'll just get the one for now. That'll keep us going. We can always buy another one afterwards, but I want to make sure we can get some new bits for the music section, maybe some new electronics as well. And we should finish somewhere close to sort of 20,000, I'd say, by the end of the day. Another $3 grand in a half an hour period sounds about right to me. Hopefully. How many people are left? Still quite a few. We're actually going to get well over the 20 grand, aren't we? We've jumped up to 19,600 already. Can you imagine making that kind of money in such a small period? We just made 3 grand. I know the clock stopped, but effectively we made $3,000 in half an hour there, and still more coming in. What a life that would be. Right, they're almost all finished. I'm going to skip to the next day, so we'll let the morning team finish off the restocking. Then all of our costs have been taken out, and I don't need to worry about that. Right, you guys are finished. Make sure nobody's hanging around, waiting to steal while we're closed. You finished, sir? Thank you. We all good? Think so. Right, let's skip to the next day. Didn't do too badly there. So we got 167 customers. That was more than the previous day, and we're back up past the 500 sold products mark, which is also very good. Right, so I've got 21 grand to play with. So the first thing we'll do is get some more stuff for those racks. So if we go into licenses, we can get this one here. That comes with a violin as well. Interesting. I did not notice that. Or is that here? Have we not been selling the violin all this time? We've not been selling the violin. Are you telling me did I have that on or not? I guess not. Or we've sold completely out. I guess I've not been selling the violin. Was that on the bottom? That's on the bottom. No, it's not. They're single shelves, aren't they? So it goes on something like this, doesn't it? We've just not been selling it. After all that time, just not been selling the violin. That's the problem. You see, when I jump around in licenses and stuff as well. No, there was a cello that came with that, isn't it? So where did the violin come from? That's the cello, yeah? Because that came with that. So that must be the cello. So where did the violin come from? I guess the violin does come in this then. So maybe I haven't missed it. It must just come in with all. I mean, it is within this stuff. Yeah, it has to be. Just weird that it comes and I didn't know I was getting that. I thought we were only getting these CDs. Right. In that case, we will get one of everything still, but we'll have to get a double rack. Now, I guess I'll get 2 double racks. We'll double stack the violin and its bag as well. Oh, it's all coming to the wrong dock. Mistakes were made. Yeah, we didn't want it coming here. I needed it coming out the front. Never mind. I'd rather make this mistake and me just have to pick it up and take it through there, rather than when we've done a massive order and have it come to the wrong thing, and then I have to either bring everything through to the warehouse or try and restock it all myself. I think this is a better way around of making the mistake. Let's just throw these away, because I'll forget otherwise. And then I'll put an order in, and we'll get to the end of the episode. I'll be like, hey, wait a second, that order never turned up. And then I'll come over here, and I'll be like, oh, because I never threw stuff away. It'd be a disaster. All right, you guys are going to stand around and do nothing. That's fine. Okay, so we'll have another one of these just here. For some reason, that when I snap that, it wants to go inside the other one. And I don't know why. So we'll just have to line that up ourselves. We'll take the other one, probably put it over here. That makes sense. Right, what have we got? Violin. Just close those on like that. Let's price that violin before I forget. So the violin can sell for $290. Still go higher than that. $300. I bet we could probably get about $308. High 30s, do we think? $68 profit. I mean, it might hit 310. Go for the nearly 40. We'll go 310 on it. Still under 40. I think that might do well. Where's the bag? The case, as it's known. Right, we'll sell this for... I think we'll sell this for about $62. 39%. What are we selling the others for? That's 39%. That probably was 39%. I wish it wouldn't do that. So now, when we get some more, I need to put them there as well. Remember that. Yeah, I think we're selling those for all around 39%, but I won't click on them. Right, let's put some more CDs on. I think there's some more of these to come as well. So we've still got 15,000 left, so we can think about what to do here, because we could get some more. I think there's some more CDs to come. So we could get some more of those, or we could just start getting some tech. So I've already got some shelving spare. That's what I'm thinking here. Right, we're selling all these around the corner for about $16, aren't we? $15.50 to $16. We'll try them all at 16, I think. Although that one might need to be a 15.50. As we found out last time, anything in the high 40s was a definite, we're not buying that, wasn't it? The low 40s seemed to be okay. Definitely high 30s was fine. We'll see how we go with that. Let's throw these away. Can I get that one on as well? Yes, I can. Right. Let me, just before I carry on here, we need some more. Get another drum and another drum. To make sure we don't run out of those things. And then I need... Alright. Get plenty of stock of all those things. Everything else should be fine. So that's $4,000. Let's have those delivered to Dock 1. So we've got 11,000 to play with. All right, let's see if we can get either a music license for that and fill in the rest, or electronics. So we get it. Is that a CD? Not really sure. Is that some sort of cartridge? I'm not sure what that is. Album or something? We can get some just here, but they cost 4,000 and these ones cost 6,400. Now, are these going to be financially viable for us? Could we sell those for more, or are they just like the others, but now they cost more money? We'll find out, shall we? So they all cost the same, but this does come with some extra guitars. Okay, so we've got some more guitars as well. I kind of wish it was all just not mixed. I was just hoping to fill up the shelving we had there. Oh well, we'll have one of everything. Right, so that's 3 grand. We've already got enough space for those, so we just need some music hangers. So 3 would do it. Ideally, I would like to double hang those, I think. 6,400. Sounds good to me. We will get these delivered to the storefront. And then we will change that back so I don't forget. If I make sure I've changed that one back, it's fine. Right, let's go and get those from over there. And we'll do it out the front. And then we'll have to open up because we're about spent up. So we might have to do... Well, we'll definitely have to do tech another time, won't we? Because that's not going to happen now. Right, just before... What bag was it that I changed? Was it the cello bag? No, that's there. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's a guitar bag or something? I need to find that so I can put it back on the shelf correctly. Where is that? I think I must have already taken it and they have taken it with them. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh well. We'll have to hopefully have another bag. Hopefully I can utilize one of the boxes. And if I take a cello bag, for example... Shelf is... Wait, shelf is full. Oh, that's not the cello bag. Shelf is full. Only one type of product could be on the same shelf. Oh, that's this thing, isn't it? Of course. That wasn't helpful. Save me a box. I want to... Whatever you put there, which... Did I not buy anything for there? I thought they would have come through with that by now. Unless that's coming in a different order. Doesn't seem to be. Did I not purchase anything from there? I'm not seeing that anywhere, and I thought they would have... Because we've got the ukulele there. I guess I didn't purchase from there. Because nobody's come around to restock it either. And nobody's come and got the bag. Is that going to be the bag? Nope. Must have missed it then. I must have missed that. So we'll sort that. That's fine. At least they're all coming together. We'll get those in a moment. Grab this stuff first. Right, so the choices to be made over here is, do we carry on going down the back wall? Which I think initially yes, but then come down where the floor cuts away. I think I'll put some shelving facing in there, so you walk into the music section and then you leave it. I think that I'd prefer that. So have it a bit more closed off. I think for now it's fine anyway, because we can just put these ones just here. Don't like those there. They need putting over there, don't they? Come on, snap. There we go. All right, so they can go in there. And then we can put our guitars just here. And then, yeah, probably come round then. Started about here somewhere. We have got some more to come as well. So we'll have that in line. Something like that. So we have got some more. We've got some more CDs to come as well. Now one can go on the end just there. Maybe they can come out down here if necessary. Because obviously we've got our drums. They'll have to come in this corner as well. We'll do the guitars first. We'll work that out afterwards. Let's put these on. Right, where is it? I think we'll do that. Miss one, then put these ones on. Miss one, and then we'll put these ones on. Here. Something like that. All right, let's set the prices. So when we'll fill in these ones as well. In fact, what I could do, just so they do get restocked, just move one over into each lot, and then our restockers can take care of it then. All right, let's set a price for it. So 323, 380, $80 markup on it. It's probably about right, isn't it? Will we try the same here? We'll probably go slightly higher on this one. I think they're more inclined to pay about $390 for that one. Do you think they'll pay a bit more for this one? It's 38 though, isn't it? Not as low as the other one. I think we'll leave those, but we'll have that one slightly higher. Right, so that is all done. We'll move these boxes out of the way. Right, put these on, and then I think, well, we'll have to open up, won't we? Because we haven't got any more money left. Let's set the prices of them. So we'll carry on with the 16 and hope for the best kind of route. 16. Maybe we could get 1650 for that. That's kind of low, isn't it? But 1650 would be kind of high. We'll try it. We'll see. 16, that's too high, so that's going to be a 1551. I mean, I could change the cents now, couldn't I? So whereas before, the reason I set my prices at either like 50 cent or to the round dollar is when I was working the checkout. It's just easier because you take control of all the change. So it's just easier to when it's all those values. I could change this. We could have this at 1564 if that gave us a better markup. I could start doing things like that now because I'm not working, or in fact nobody is working the checkouts anymore. So I could change the prices completely. Let's take one of these myself. There we go. All right, so let's open up. Let's see how much money we make today. Hopefully quite a bit. So yeah, the plan for this then, we'll carry on down here with the remaining instruments. And then we've not got a lot of space left, you know. I might have to go a bit further here. I think the music might have to have a spillover down here. Because we've still got a lot of things to get in here. We've still got... Go to music and the licenses. We've still got some more things here. Let's see. So we've got all of those. Got those. We've still got some more guitars to come. We know we've got room for those. We've still got some more guitars to come here. We know we've probably got room for those. It's tight. These could... Well, I don't know. They're going to have to go... We're going to have to create another aisle in the middle of the ones we've done, I think, to get all of these in. These CDs here and there. So we're going to have another aisle of CDs. It's whether I can get these speakers on or not. It's going to be tight, isn't it? We have got from here to here.
That looks
you know, we can have shelving all the way to there, shelving all the way to here. And then, like I say, some through the middle. Got some space there as well, if necessary. I could always put some CDs over there. Actually, I could do, couldn't I? I could put CDs over there and then just have another aisle here with speakers on. Or amplifiers, or whatever they are. So we might be okay. It's got those drums in the corner somewhere. We might be okay. So it is a bit of a tight music section. That could probably do with just being a little bit bigger. It is very popular, though, as everybody in the entire store walks past me to go and purchase some stuff. Very popular items. So hopefully then, so I might finish the music next time if we've got enough finance. I think I'll probably look to do that, actually. So we'll finish the music next time, get that done and dusted. And then we'll finish the electronics. So I'm going to do some electronics, actually, probably at the end of the day anyway. Because we can get these and those, because they don't really take up too much room. And then it's just speakers, robot vacuum cleaners and stuff. So it's not that bad. So we could maybe get some shelving. I'll probably get the shelving rather than the products themselves. Probably just get the shelving. Because then we're not messing around with people in store. So as soon as we've got a bit of cash, which we actually now have, we could start doing some of that. Rather than wait around doing nothing. Now, I think the hangers are required, aren't they, for these? Hangers are required for these. And these. And I think, if I remember from my testing, you use the shelving underneath for, like, speakers and stuff, don't you? That seems to ring a bell. So if I get 4 of these... Get them delivered to the storefront. We can at least place these things. Because then we can get those licenses as well. Potentially in the next one. So the next one should be a good episode, actually. So I would think, or I'd hope, I'll get it to the point. Maybe I'll do a day between the videos to make sure we've got enough money. We will finish the music and finish the electronics sections completely in the next one. Which will then enable us... to take another expansion to go upstairs, and then I'm going to move my clothes upstairs, and we're going to start a whole clothing section upstairs. And that's going to be the next thing we run through. Over the next few videos after that, we'll run through the clothes. Get all that done. How big are these? Quite large, but not insane, are they?
These were baked
I think we'll get 2 in there. Not quite, but just about. It's a bit annoying. There's a slight overhang, but we can bring this one slightly further over. I'd rather keep it on the floor, I think, rather than the wall. That's not bad. Squeeze this one up to it. And then we'll squeeze this one. Up to it as well, if the game will let me. There we go. That's not bad. All right, so I have it like that, and then these ones can run down. We could have it on display, but I quite like it semi-closed off, I think. If we just leave a gap to walk through. It's not very visually appealing, though, is it, having that up there like that? You walk into the store, you don't really see anything.
This looks a little
I don't really want it on display outwards that way, because it's not in the same area then, is it? What happens if we leave enough gap? If I just have massive gaps between? Is that a bit more visually appealing, or does it still look kind of closed off? Still looks kind of closed off. Only I could put like a poster or something. You know, if you could put a poster on there of like the latest whatever phone in this game you've got, or the latest tablet, so it looked like tech, you wouldn't notice. It'd be fine. And then you walk into your tech corner, which is here. Perfect. But sadly we can't do it. I think I'll leave it like that for now, and I'll play around with it if I'm not happy.
If it's not available, I'll skip it for now.
All right. Something's not available. What's not available? No amber frame. What? Take it he's talking about this, because we've sold out of the new guitars, haven't we? Buy some more stuff. Music. Products. All right, what haven't we got? I'm guessing most things, to be honest. We haven't got a lot of... Yeah, we haven't got any of these, so we'll get 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. The albums are fine. Get some more violins. These things aren't too bad, but I'll get 1 of each. I mean, there's still some on. Not the end of the world. Get some more of those. Cellos are good money. More of those as well. Have those delivered to Dock 1. Let's just check while they get delivered how we are for other things. Smartphones, got some on. Still got a lot of stuff on. Thin laptops. It's tight, isn't it? We've not really got the cash, though. That's the thing. If I spend 2,800, I've got no cash for anything else. Get another couple of those. Well, 3 of them. How are we doing for groceries? Let's have a look. Not bad. I know we've not got anything off shelf, but generally, it's not bad. I think I will do a day without you, just to make sure we're on top of stock again. I think I need a day without any expenditure, don't I? Just to get back on top of stock again, and then we can play around. So I think I'll do that. Just have a day where we earn. Let's close is what I want to look at. Not too bad. Some more of those, though, because they're selling well. We're almost level 33. Not that I think that makes absolutely any difference, apart from in some storage expansions and probably some warehouse ones that we are nowhere near getting anyway. But we are now there. Yeah, I think I do need to change this. Just looks a bit closed off, does it? I mean, I want it closed off, but I want it to be different. Are you noticing something that I'm noticing? At some point, I have renamed my store www or WASD. What is going on? I must have clicked it somewhere along the line. And we are now lots of W's, D and A, no S's, interestingly. Lots more W's, D, D, and what looks like 1. Interesting. You know what? Should we leave it? Should we just rename ourselves something that everybody's going to be like, what are they called? That has happened to me once before, actually. When I was, just before I actually started making a recording. Just came into the game, started walking around, and for some reason, I was renaming the store. And now it's happened again. All right, so is that it for products? I think it is, isn't it? So, all of those will go on. Like I say, I'll do a day, I think, without you, or maybe 2 days without you. Purely just getting back on top of stock and earning some money so we can play around in the next one. Finish off the music section, finish off the electronics. And then we probably will just do that in the next one. It'll be the one after we go upstairs for clothes. But if I've got some money behind me to do that, that will help. So I'll do a couple of days, just build up some cash flow for us, because we've had a couple of videos now where we've been constantly buying licenses and new stuff. So it'd be good to get back on top of everything, wouldn't it? All right, let's rename the store back to our actual name. It's so weird, because you have to come into it to do that. Why does it even happen? Not quite... Although we're kind of getting, to be honest with you, we're getting towards Megastore now, aren't we? I suppose we're not quite, but we are getting there now. We might have to change our name at the end to We Are Now A Megastore. Probably when I get upstairs, we'll change our name to We Are Now A. But for now, we're not quite a. Sounds perfect, because we're not quite, are we? Right, have you finished, sir? You have indeed. Right, I'm just going to skip to the next day. So we didn't do too badly there. 168, 483. Money was okay. Not bad. Right, we'll leave it there then. Like I say, I'll do a day, get some money, make sure we can do everything we need to do in the next one. We'll finish the music, finish the electronics, and then probably the one after that, we'll head upstairs for some clothes. And probably get into some sports as well once we're up there. But for now, we are done. So if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.